Hello friends, welcome to the FTR series of competition community. And in this FTR series with subject of Indian economy, I am with you Akash Singh. This is the very first video of Indian economy subject in which we are going to discuss these three topics of particular subject. We'll discuss MCQ based on introductory part of Indian economy subject. Then we'll see MCQ based on economic growth and economic development topic, and we will end this video with the MCQ and concept explanation of national income topic. So without wasting time, let's begin with the first question. And first question in the screen says, consider the following statement and select the true statement. Two statement given here in this question. First statement says, Karl Marx is known as the father of economics, and second statement says, the word economic as a word comes from the Greek language. Look, this first statement is incorrect. This is not right. Karl Marx is not known as father of economics. And you guys will tell me in comment section who known as father of economics. Clear? So this first statement is incorrect. Let's come to the second statement. The second statement says the word economy as a word comes from the Greek language. And yes, this statement is absolutely correct. This economy or economics word derived from a Greek word oikos nomos. When we separate these two parts of this word in oikos and nomos, we will get the clear definition of this economic words of this oikonomos word. Oikos denote home or household, and nomos denotes management. Clear? So in simple word, you can say oikonomos means management of household. And management of household is also defined by this English word, that is economics. Clear? So correct answer of this question is option C, because only second statement is correct and first statement is incorrect. Clear? So let's move to the next question. And next question is based upon types of economics. Two columns given here, and this question is based upon match the following pattern of question making. In one column you are seeing types of economy, and in second column you are seeing characteristics of these particular types of economics. Capitalist economy, socialist economy, and mixed economy. Capitalist economy says there will be laissez-faire policy in economic model. Laissez-faire policy means non-interference from government. Whole economy will be based upon demand and supply, or you can say depend upon market forces. And this is the very important characteristics of capitalist model of economy. Let's come to the socialist model of economy. And yes, elements like demand and supply are absent here. And we can see interference from government in socialist model of economy. And what is mixed economy? Look, right now at present circumstances, present situation, India is a mixed economy. India is an example of mixed economy in which both government and private sector together work for the welfare and for the betterment of country's development. So mixed economy, characteristics of mixed economy is an administered price mechanism. Clear? So on the basis of this information given by me, right answer of this question is option A, capitalist, A1, B2 and C3. A1, B2 and C3. Right answer of this question is option A. Clear? Let's move to the next question. And next question says construction and manufacturing is included in. Four option is given here. A right option of this question is secondary sector. Look, whole economy on the basis of production side or supply side is divided into three sectors. Primary sector, in which economic activity related to agriculture and allied services, clear, forestry and mining and quarrying, clear, comes. In primary sector, economic activity of agriculture and allied services, forestry and mining and quarry comes. And in secondary sector, which is also known as industrial sector, economic activities like construction, manufacturing, electricity and water supply comes, clear. And all the remaining parts, or you can say all the service part, will come under tertiary sector, clear. But question has been asked upon construction and manufacturing, and as I have told you, construction and manufacturing is a part of secondary sector. Right answer of this question is option B, that is in secondary sector, clear. Let's move to the next question, and next question is based upon economic development and economic growth. Question says here, consider the following statements and select the correct statement. First statement says economic growth. Economic growth refers to the quantitative growth in different variables of economy. Statement says economic growth is related to or refers to quantitative growth of economy. And second statement says economic development refers to the qualitative growth of different variables in economy. Now question arises here is, what do you mean by quantitative growth and qualitative growth? Quantitative growth means growth in numbers. Numbers of what? Numbers in GDP's money value, numbers in per capita income's money value. But when we say qualitative growth, it denotes not only quantitative growth like GDP and per capita income, but it also includes parameters related to health sector, education sector, or you can say all the indicators which defines a standard of living of citizens of any country comes under this qualitative growth. Clear? So right answer of this question is option C. Yes, because economic growth refers to these quantitative aspects of economy, and qualitative growth denotes not only quantitative but also standard of living of citizens of any economy. So right answer of this question is option C, because both the statement given here in these questions are right or correct. Clear? Let's move to the next question. And next question says match the following. Again, match the following pattern. Question here is indicators and issuing body. Yes, Human Development Index is issued by United Nations Development Program. World Happiness Report, yes, it is denoted by or issued by United Nations Sustainable Development and Solutions Network. And Global Gender Gap Report is issued by World Economic Forum. Look, this type of indicators which defines qualitative growth of any economy is very important for exam perspective, both for prelims and mains. Clear? What kind of question can be asked from these sectors? Question can be asked like this: which report issued by which body? Or question can be asked related to ranks of India. Question can be asked about sub indicators of these major indicators. Clear? So while preparing these indicators, keep this thing in your mind. Clear? So right answer, let's come to the question again. Right answer of this question is A1, B2 and C3. Hence option A is correct answer of this question. Clear? So let's move to the next question. What is the India's rank in Global Innovative Index 2020? And right answer of this question is 48. Now come to the next important topic, that is national income. What do you mean by national income? Look, whole concept of national income deals with income of citizens of any country. Clear? We'll discuss it further while solving these MCQs. Question first says, consider the following statement and select the true statement. Not truth, true statement or correct statement. GNP equals to GDP plus factor income from abroad. First statement is this. Second statement says gross national product at factor cost is called national income. Okay. Let's discuss first statement. Look, GDP is a dimension to measure national income, but money value of GDP denotes income of residents. Clear? But as I have told you, national income deals with income of citizens. So, for finding income of citizens, we move from GDP to GNP. And what is the relation between GNP and GDP? GNP equals to GDP plus a net factor income from abroad. In India's case, net factor income from abroad comes in negative value. And India's case, due to this negative value of net factor income from abroad, GNP will be lesser than GDP. Now question arises here, why this net factor income from abroad for India's perspective is in negative terms? Because India is a net importer country. Clear? India imports more comparatively to exports. Clear? So in imports, money goes away or goes outside from India, and in export, money enter into India, and for India, it is in positive value. The quantity of this negative parameter is larger. That's why net factor income from abroad is negative, because India is a net importer country. Clear? So first statement is absolutely correct. Now come to the second statement. Second statement says gross national product at factor cost is called national income, and this statement is incorrect or wrong. Why? Because net national product at factor cost is called national income, and it is denoted by capital NI. Look, actually whole GDP, GNP, NNP and per capita income and NDP, this whole dimension, all dimension are based upon national income. They all are different dimensions of national income, but net national product at factor cost shows more accurate, more clear and more real picture of national income, or you can say more pure form of national income is NNP at factor cost. That's why it is denoted in capital NI. So second statement of this question is incorrect. So right answer of this question is one only, or you can say only option A or one only, because only first statement of this question is correct. Clear? Let's move to the next question. And next question says, consider the following statements and select the true statement. Real GDP is calculated at constant price of goods and services. Nominal GDP is calculated at the current price. This both statement is correct. Look, in constant price, or when you say GDP at constant price, impact of inflation is not included. Clear? impact of inflation is not included. That's why any money value presented by GDP at constant price shows real picture of GDP's money value or GDP's growth rate. That's why it is called real GDP. Clear? But when you say GDP at current price, GDP is calculated at current year prices. It means that impact of inflation is included here, and due to this, GDP at current price does not show real picture of GDP's growth or GDP's money value. It shows only nominal picture of GDP. So both the statement given in this question are correct. That's why right answer of this question is option C. 1 and 2 are correct. Clear? Let's move to the next question. And next question says, consider the following statement. It shows the growth rate of a country. It displays the internal state of a country. It is a quantitative approach. And these three statement is related to gross domestic product. So right answer of this question is option A, GDP or gross domestic product. Clear? Last question says, and this question is based upon current event or current update of GDP or national income. With reference to the GDP of India 2020, consider the following statement. From 23 minus 9% in the first quarter, there is an economic contraction of 7.5% in the second quarter of financial year 2021. This statement is correct. Look, first quarter of 2021 means time period of or time period from April to June. And this period, you all guys are aware of, this period is of lockdown. And due to this lockdown, there was no production and no demand in the market. Clear? And because of poor demand, production gets more devaluated or production gets more reduced during this period. And that's why a GDP growth rate of this period comes to minus 23.9% from previous year. But in second quarter, means from July to September, GDP contraction gets limited up to only minus 7.5%. First statement is correct. Official data of national income is released by CSO, and this statement is also correct. So right answer of this question is both 1 and 2. With reference to consider the following statement, the correct statement is R. Both the statement are correct. Option C is the right answer of this question. So in this video, we are going to discuss only this much of question, and question based on remaining topics will be covered into other videos which you will get according to the schedule. Till then, thank you.
CGPSC की संपूर्ण तैयारी के लिए कंपटीशन कम्युनिटी के YouTube चैनल को सब्सक्राइब कीजिए और डेली अपडेट्स के लिए बेल आइकन को प्रेस करना ना भूलें।